Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be bringing you my preliminary final tips for this weekend. Only the two games, so will be a shorter video than usual, but first of all, let's get into reviewing my semi-final tips. If you are new, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It will help more than you could ever imagine. We are on the road to 5k by grand final day. Please, 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 I beg you, help us get there and reach our target. It would mean a lot. So starting off the two semi-finals last week on the Friday night, it was Melbourne and Brisbane. I missed this whole game. I was on a flight from Perth to Melbourne, and when I took off, the scores were Melbourne 20, Brisbane 1, and I'm like, okay, well, this is going to go as we expected. Melbourne thrashing. I think I predicted Melbourne by about 40 points, and when I landed, to say the least, I was shocked. Brisbane getting the job done by about 2 goals. Absolutely incredible scenes from the sounds of it. At the time of recording this, Jared Berry just got off from the tribunal, so he'll be free to play against the Cats. And what a win it was for the Brisbane Lions, sending the Demons out and disappointingly going out in straight sets. And then the second semi-final was on the Saturday night. I was in attendance at the MCG. It was Collingwood beating Fremantle by 20 points. The 20-point scoreline really flattens the Dockers. They were never in the game. They were off all night. Got a bit of stage fright in front of 90,000 people. A really young side that, you know, Collingwood just better adapted to, and they have been the better team all year, and they probably do deserve that prelim spot over us. I'm still really proud of our year, and hopefully this is a good building block for a premiership in the years to come. Yep, well, I went 0 from 2 in my tips last week, so let's hope I do a bit better this week. Starting off on Friday night, it's at the MCG. I will be live streaming this game. It is Geelong who take on Brisbane. Geelong, they've had the week off after beating Collingwood in one of the best finals contests of all time. In grueling, pressure-filled game with the Cats getting over the line by 6 points. The Brisbane Lions, they've come off an incredible elimination final win against Richmond and an incredible semi-final win against Melbourne. Now, they haven't won at the MCG in 8 years before that win against the Demons, and you'd probably write them off from this game straight away. But from what they've shown against Richmond and from what they showed at the MCG, especially against the Ds, you cannot write them off for this game against the Cats. They can make the grand final if they play their very, very best, which is being able to beat the best, such as Richmond and Melbourne over the past few weeks. I think Brisbane are a real shot in this contest, but Geelong, they've been the best side all year. They're known to choke in prelims, so that's why I can also see Brisbane winning this game. But I think Geelong have just been so good all year. They showed that their big stage game is still up to it with their seasoned veterans and their young talent at the MCG against Collingwood. What a win that was. And I mean, to fight against a team like Collingwood and to get the win against them, I think Brisbane Lions at the MCG, it should be a walkover for the Cats. But you cannot underestimate the Lions. They can go all the way. They can win this game. But I'm just going to go the Cats by 21 points. A comfortable victory to send themselves on to the 2022 Grand Final. And now the second prelim final on the Saturday night. It's at the SCG. The Sydney Swans host Collingwood. The Swans, they've had the week off after an incredible qualifying final victory against the Ds at the MCG, while the Pies have just come off an incredible qualifying final loss. I know it was a loss, believe it or not, an incredible loss, because really you can't hold your head low after how well they play against the Cats, and then they just outclassed the Dockers on last Saturday night. Look, Sydney at the SCG, it's probably the hardest trip in football in 2022, the Swans at the SCG. They're such an incredibly hard team to beat there. Their midfield, they always win the contest. Their forward line, when it gets firing, it's so dangerous, especially with the addition of Sam Reid over the second half of this year, and Tom and Paddy McCartan holding down the back six. Swans are such a force to be reckoned with at their home venue, and really anywhere, as we saw in that first week. Collingwood, they've been so good all year, and so good, not all year, sorry, but so good for this second half of the season, and their form is some of the best we've ever seen in this game of football, Australian rules football. I'm actually going to go in a minor upset here. I'm going to go Collingwood to get the job done by 4 points in this Saturday twilight contest. I think Sydney probably are the favourites, and they probably should win this game. But something about Collingwood, the never say die mentality, the win they had against the Dockers last week at their best, the incredible mentality they showed against the Cats in the first week. I just feel like the Pies list is not going to crumble on the big stage. I think they're going to get the job done at the SCG. It's almost going to be a 50-50 supporter base at the SCG, half Collingwood, half Sydney. So that will be an incredible atmosphere. I'm going to go the Pies are going to upset to set up a Geelong versus Collingwood all-Victorian grand final. For the rest of the finals, I do actually want Sydney to win the flag, but for some reason I've got this feeling the Pies will get it done, but I really hope I'm wrong. Up the Swans. So anyway guys, thank you all for watching. As I already said, we're on the road to 5k by grand final day. Please hit that subscribe button if you're new, and I'll see you all next time. Cheers.